I'm just finishing up a batch here, making a new batch of Reuterei and Gasseri yogurt milk culture. And I'm going to put this over into the yogurt machine, and then I'll set that for 36 hours. Now I've got this Zojirushi container here that I've been using. I just empty this out. What I normally do after I finish up a batch is that I'll fill this with some milk and some Inulin, and I'll mix it up really good. That way it's ready for my next batch. And I don't have to spend time to mix it all up. I pre-mix it in here, let it sit in the fridge. I shake it all up and pre-mix it in here, and let it sit until it's ready for the next batch. Okay, here's my Inulin container. This is the Inulin here. I'm going to grab a couple of large teaspoons, pour it inside. Okay, and then I'm going to get some milk. And I like to personally use the Fairlife whole milk with extra protein and less sugar. And it's also lactose free. Add some milk. Cover the container. So by pre-mixing the Inulin in the container and keeping it in the fridge, you get a more difficult aspect of the yogurt making process out of the way, which is to mix the Inulin in the container here. So normally what I would do is add the Inulin into these containers and mix it in the milk with a spoon like this. But you know, this takes a while, and then you got to scrub it off the bottom and make sure it's fully mixed in, and that takes a while, and that's kind of a process. So this, having it done through here, removes that stress point and makes it a lot easier to get the next batch done. So then all I gotta do next time is just kind of pour this batch evenly into both of these, and then just add your milk culture. And actually what I'll do is before I empty this out, when I first take it out of the fridge, I'll open this up and I'll add my next milk culture, the yogurt culture, in here, and then I'll mix it up again with the Inulin with a little bit more milk, and that way it's actually pretty much all done. And all I gotta do then is put it into these two containers, add the rest of your milk to fully fill the containers up, and then you just sort of do a little bit of mixing with the milk, with the Inulin, and then the yogurt culture. And it just goes through, the process goes through a lot faster, and it's a lot simpler. Now I've got both of these covered with saran wrap, and now I'm going to put them in the yogurt container. Okay, now you got to make sure the water level is as high as you can get it. That way the temperature is even all the way across. So now I'm going to add some water. Okay, I need a little more because it's only up to about here, halfway up. All right, there it goes. That's good. Cover it up. Set the yogurt maker. Temperature set at 105. Now this is an Reuterei, so it's going to be 100. And then the time, 36 hours. Okay, hit start, and that's it. And I'm going to put this in the fridge now, let it sit until the next batch. And then with the next batch, regardless of what I want to make, whether it's the Reuterei Gastrus combo or whether I want to make a standard probiotic milk culture concoction, I can put whatever yogurt culture I want in here for the next batch.